with that breaking news now on the prosecutor's story in the case of Davontae Sanford. He became a free man yesterday after serving 8 years in prison on a wrongful conviction. Prosecutor Kym Worthy just spoke to reporters. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash is live downtown to tell us why the prosecutor is standing by her decision in the case. Anu.
Well, Joanne, Wayne County Prosecutor Kym Worthy says that it was just as of May 20th of this year that she says she got information that called into question the conviction of Davontae Sanford. Now, he was just 14 when he was arrested and later confessed and pled guilty to 4 murders at a Detroit drug house on Runyon Street. Now, almost 9 years later, his conviction was vacated and he was released yesterday following an independent investigation done by Michigan State Police. Now, supporters of Davontae have long questioned why Vincent Smothers, a professional hitman who confessed to the murders, was never charged. In a lengthy presentation this morning, the prosecutor laid out the evidence that she said did not point to Vincent Smothers at the time. She said she acted quickly after MSP found problems with the DPD police investigation into the murders, and she was pressed on why Vincent Smothers couldn't have been charged years ago instead of Davontae.
This is not a case where, as I said before, and I'm going to end on this is not a case where these allegations were made, they weren't followed up. I don't know what kind of, maybe it wasn't done to your satisfaction, but we did everything that we could do to follow up from those confessions. And then we had, again, the 2 years plus long hearing where the defense, as well as the prosecution, had an opportunity to call witnesses. They chose not to. They chose not to deal with, for whatever reason, that's something you have to ask them, on issues that get to the heart of some of the questions that you're talking about.
Now, one piece of evidence that Worthy said that they relied on was testimony from then DPD Deputy Chief James Tolbert, who said this drawing of the crime scene was done by Davontae Sanford on a blank piece of paper. Well, now we've learned that during the recent MSP investigation and an interview of then DPD Deputy Chief James Tolbert, he admitted to drawing the house and that Davontae just drew the bodies. And because of that, we're told now there is a warrant request being reviewed for James Tolbert for a perjury charge. Bottom line, no matter how many times she was challenged on her handling of this case, Kym Worthy insists that her office was not running rogue and trying to railroad Davontae Sanford. As for the Runyon Street murders, at this point, her office is also reviewing a warrant request to charge Vincent Smothers as well as another man. It'll be interesting to see what Davontae Sanford's family and his attorneys have to say, because we're expecting to hear from them later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
Anu, thank you so much for the update today. We are also